Army West Point Esports fans, what's going on? As always, it's your boy Wildcat, back in the studio, wildcat.op. Super excited to showcase what we've been building up here for a while for you guys. Stay tuned and check out what it is. For a year and some change, Army West Point Esports has been working day in and day out to bring a new and unique experience to cadets here at West Point. Today, we take that to the next level. Welcome to The Cave. The Cave itself has 5 esports evolution desks with height adjustability, wire management, and personal West Point insignia, as you can see here. Each desk comes with a unique Genova gaming chair, built to promote a healthy body posture for long periods of gaming, and also come in 6 different colors and allow us to match our theme of black and gold here in the cave itself. Finally, we have the Shoutcaster desk. And let me say, this is something that I'm excited about. You know, being a caster here since day one, sitting behind this thing, front and center here we have the Athena shield, you know, again, just adding to that unique experience inside the cave. And here we are. This is it. This is what we have to offer, and I'm super excited to be here. Again, this is a very large deck space, you know, compared to what the casters have been used to. I have a lot of elbow room. I have a lot of space here down in the actual area here for notes, player stats, you know, and occasionally, you know, maybe a cup of coffee if I'm having a long day or a long stream. You know how some of these games tend to drag out. So we're super excited to have you guys here again. Spectrum Industries Esports has really been, you know, at our backs here, helping us develop this new gaming industry environment that we have called The Cave. This is a huge step up from what we've had here in the past. And just to kind of get you an insight into what that looks like, we're actually going to take an interview here with the cadet in charge of the club of Army West Point Esports, Potato.op. So, Colin, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, what's up, Wildcat? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Hey, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream today. Super excited that you guys are here to see this happening. Yeah, like he said, I'm the CIC for the club this year. We're about a year old now, and for those of you who have been with us over the past year, you've seen just how much we've grown since we started here. So at the beginning of last year, we had 8 people. We were working off 5 computers in this same space. It looked a little bit different then. And now we're over 80. We've got this whole setup now. Thank you so much to Spectrum Esports for setting us up here. We look a whole lot more professional than we did, and I think that's only going to continue to increase here towards the future. I'm super excited to see where this club goes. I'm sure it's only going to grow from here, and our COD team is really killing it, so you'll see them play a little bit here today. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, awesome. And Colin, just one question for you real quick. As we kind of dive in, you know, you've been here on the team the entire time. You've been here from the start. Like, what is something like this, you know, the new cave, the environment mean to you on the scale of being one of those original Rainbow Six players?
It means so much, man. Yeah, I got dragged into this club by my roommate, and at the time I was just thinking, you know, this is a fun way to get away from the homework and stuff, the stress of West Point. And now to see, you know, just where we've become over the past year, it's truly substantial, and it means a lot to me and some of the other guys who have started this team, just to see where we've made it so far. Yeah, it's truly astonishing, and I got to thank everybody that's been on the team so far for their hard work and dedication. Wildcat, thank you so much for, you know, everything that you do for this club, and thanks to the viewers for making this all possible. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Colin, for hopping in. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the senior captain here on the Army West Point Esports team, Fern.op. While we do that, though, just want to kind of take a minute again to just tell everybody that this is the new norm. This is Army West Point Esports for the future from now on. So every stream that we have, every competitive match that we have will be conducted from these desks, from these casting stations, and this is the norm, right? Like I said, this is what we're working with now. We're super excited to have it. We're super lucky to have it. And again, just the customization that we were able to have in the desk space itself, being able to work around with everything, having the Athena shield, the gold, the black, how sleek it is. I mean, you guys can see. It's super nice, and we're super excited to be a part of it, to do everything. and just super lucky to be in this position after just a year of hard work. So I do believe we are ready to cut over to Fern.op. Super excited to see what he has to say. Fern, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's good to be here.
Awesome. You got your mic on in your pocket there? It's all right. We love new tech.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Now,
Hey,
we
man.
are.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm
All
good.
right.
How are you?
So I'm good, man. Fern, you've been on the team again, just like Potato, since day one. You know, you've been here. You've gone through the work. You have started from the beginning, right? So how does it feel, and how do you kind of see the change here of the last year of the new cave, right? How well, like I don't even know how to ask it, man. You know, like I know you've been through it all. So how does that feel?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like Potato was talking about, just 8 guys in here playing video games at some office desks with some office chairs, using what we had. And first of all, the support from Spectrum Industries has been incredible. This equipment is going to let us take our competitive teams to the next level. We now have this dedicated space where we don't have to worry about competing demands on equipment. So all of this is ours, and it's going to give our teams both the freedom to actually produce results, as well as the freedom to express. So we'll have a lot more freedom in this space. I think that's the number one thing that Spectrum Industries has provided us here.
Awesome. Well said, man. And to kind of just cut back to, you being a member on this team a year ago, right? How does it feel being a player, being able to sit down at these desks and having this, customization at your hands, being able to, really feel like you're in the gaming environment that we've been trying to pursue the last year?
So being a player specifically, I've never had this kind of support behind me. I didn't play PC games until a few years ago, and then I started playing PC games, and then I got invited to this team by our former captain, Basil, and here I am. And, it's one of those things where as a player, having everyone in the same space makes a huge difference, especially as a captain and an in-game leader. Having everyone in the same space makes a huge difference. I can gauge the team's emotions. We are right there. If somebody makes a big play, we can hype them up. If somebody's down, somebody's not playing well, we can hype them up. We can get them to their max performance, and we can do that together as a brotherhood. And I think that's like the number one thing about Army West Point Esports for me. We're definitely a family. This is a family environment, and having this space just allows us to come closer.
Awesome, Fern. Thank you so much for hopping in. We really appreciate it. Again, just taking away from what Fern said, yeah, this is a family. We work together. We get through problems. Obviously, we're supposed to be playing Lakeland today for the COD team. That actually fell through. So we're just, kind of improvising like we always do, because that's what we do here, right? We recover from failure and persevere through adversity. So super awesome stuff. Super excited to see it. We're actually going to be joined next by the Army West Point COD captain, as he is grinding his butt off right now. If we want to cut to that actual camera view, you can see him. He's getting after it, man. He's enjoying this new space. Super excited to get him on here as well. Something else I wanted to add is you can kind of see that these desks are separated, even in a struggling time with COVID still being a huge problem here. Definitely at the academy, taking the necessary precautions, using sanitation correctly, and having these desks spaced out 6 feet, to make sure those social distance requirements are being met. So again, this is our space. We can customize it to our liking. There's a ton of customability when it comes to everything going on in general. So super excited to again, just continue to show this off. Savitar.op, the Oppie Black COD captain. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing real good, man. Glad to have you on here. So, Savitar, you have been on the team just for, the last year. You've kind of see a lot of the changes that have occurred. How does it feel to know that this is the new gaming environment that, future COD players at West Point, and then just, competitive teams in general are going to be able to use to their advantage? How does that feel, knowing that this is our designated space?
It's honestly kind of like, you gotta take back and actually soak it in. I grew up watching competitive COD and just competitive video games, and this is this is what pros do right here, and we're just a collegiate team. It's honestly incredible. I remember growing up, you see these people playing like this, side by side, talking the entire time, and here we are. So it's impressive, and I'm looking forward to the future. I know at least me and all my guys, we come up here and we want to play up here. We're motivated to, and it's a different environment, a different feel.
Absolutely. And Savitar, one more question for you. As we look at these desks, we know that there's so much room up on the top of the desk for the mouse and the keyboard. But, COD team, I myself know it because I'm also on the COD team, we use our controller. So it definitely seems like there's still a lot of elbow room, the body posture, being able to sit at the desk. Like, how does that feel for you as you've kind of, been playing here the last few hours?
It's extremely comfortable. So, I got the keyboard there. I don't have to move it. I put my controller on. I have my mix amp for my headset. It's a really wide table. It's like the perfect height for me. And it's extremely comfortable. It feels like, I guess maybe not at home is the right way of saying it, but it feels extremely comfortable, relaxing. The chair specifically, it keeps you like in the game, and it just keeps us focused the entire time. It's great. I'm honestly extremely thankful, and I'm sure we all are.
Absolutely. Well, Savitar, thanks again for hopping in here. Super excited to see what COD does for the rest of the season. Thanks for hopping in. As we jump back here again to the caster desk, I just once again wanted to say how customizable that this entire space is, right? These desks, we can put them side by side. We can mix them together. We can bolt them together. We actually have another caster desk, so when we get a strong enough casting team, we're going to have multiple casters here side by side for that awesome game day event. Something that you see that's super high tech, we're right there. But this is the next step for Army West Point Esports. We're here. We're ready to take it to the next level. We're coming for you. So all these teams out here that we're competing against, be ready, because we're taking the next step and we're becoming serious about this. So we're super excited. We're going to cut to just kind of an open pan view of the actual cave itself here, just so you guys can kind of just see again how it's being used, how we've customized it to our liking, and a bunch of other stuff. So again, we really appreciate you guys stopping by. We really appreciate all the support. Again, this is a year and some change. We have been working our butts off. Potato.op, Fern.op, myself, all the players, all the captains, all the people behind the cameras. All these things happening right now that allow this to happen here at West Point. And it just truly is remarkable to be a part of all of it. And that all happens because of you.